I'm in the Marazzi stand. We are at Coverings 2013 in Atlanta. I'm with Gianni Mattioli, the CEO. Did I say that right?
Yes, Gianni Mattioli, yes.
Maybe the first year I've done this, of all the times I've interviewed you. Anyway, first the show itself. It looks to me like traffic is up. Would that be your observation?
Yes, I mean, at least from an observation point of view, I don't know of any number, but it seemed like it's been the traffic very good. Even yesterday morning, as soon as they open up, we had a lot of people over here. Now we are in front of the entrance, so we might see more than the rest. But it certainly seems to be a positive show so far. And today and tomorrow should be the best day. So hopefully.
You have the best stand. The best stand location in this whole building.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we try to take advantage of it, and by being in front, obviously, our customer would find us anyway. But it's good to be here. Definitely.
It doesn't hurt. Now, the fact that it looks like there are more people here, say, than last year. What do you suppose that means? Does that mean that people are encouraged by the economy, or the economy is better, or a little bit of both of those?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think people are ready to feel positive, and I think this year, the first quarter was a good quarter, I think for us, and I think also for the industry. April, it's as good. So I think there is a lot of optimism that we certainly didn't feel in previous years. So this is good, and the fact that everybody's coming out, or apparently everybody's coming out to Atlanta to visit Coverings is definitely a positive sign, and they even place POs, which is even better. So.
What an idea. This is a show that moves around. Florida seems to be its base. It's been in Chicago, New Orleans. It's been in Las Vegas. It's going to be back there. What does that do? Does that cause more people to come? I imagine you get your distributors here no matter where it is.
No, definitely. You would get the top distributor, the large distributor, no matter where you are. But certainly there are a lot of people that come more on a regional basis. So I think that going around and moving Coverings to different places, and especially Atlanta is one of them, it's a positive sign. I mean, yes, Georgia is not as big a market as Florida or California, but still people from Florida would come over here. And it's important that you really move around the United States. There is a big architectural community, design community here, so hopefully they'll have a chance to see our beautiful products.
I guess that's really the case, isn't it? Architects and designers who probably wouldn't go to Las Vegas to see this show, but if it's in their region, most likely they would.
Yes, and I think this is very important. I mean, as our product, the mix of product tend to become higher and higher end, I think that having a good impact on the architecture and design community is going to be key for the future of ceramic and porcelain tile. It's an audience that we need to cultivate, and we need to go where they are.
It seems like, and of course we all go to the same shows, and it seems like ceramic has more new and exciting to it than, say, a lot of the other areas in the floor covering business.
Yes, well, definitely the last 3 or 4 years have been characterized by new sizes, larger sizes, rectangular. The wood look, and the technology of the inkjet application is really allowing us to really imitate product that they would not have been possible until a few years ago. So this is creating a lot of excitement especially on the porcelain end of the product, and I think we are catching up on a market share that we would not have until just a couple of years back.
So that means the new sizes, the digital printing, puts ceramic in areas where it wouldn't maybe be considered before.
Yes. I mean, if you think wood is really becoming very strong. Wood has always been very strong in the United States. I mean, there is plenty of wood out there. But you know the limitation of where you can use it, the maintenance, all the keep up with the natural products. And porcelain has the same look, the same similar finish, but really the ease of use is so much higher that there is no match actually. So yeah.
Now the $64 question, of course, is the Marazzi Mohawk marriage, which is most interesting. I'm sure everybody that walks in here wants to know everything about that, as the whole industry does. Talk about that, and what sort of changes you see ahead as a result of that.
Well, I think that this is an opportunity really to put together the two strongest company in the flooring, Mohawk and Marazzi, but also the Dull-Tile and American Marazzi here in the United States. I think it creates a lot of opportunity. I think that after the first initial moment, also the distributor understand the opportunity from a logistic point of view, from a product, the manufacturing, the marketing, and the financial strength that the group now has to come up with more an exciting product. And I think that what we have over here is a sign of that. So we have a very strong brand, so we don't expect that really anything changes in the market, and we'll have to get better and find way to work and be more important to our customers. And I think we will have advantages logistically and from a manufacturing and marketing point of view for sure.
Well, if there ever was a company that knew how to acquire and assimilate and combine, certainly Mohawk is the company.
There is no doubt. We are not the first one, and probably not even the last one. So they certainly know how to do it, and this is our expectation. And I think that our customer and distributor understand that they know how to acquire company and keep them growing in the market and keep the whole company grow and not letting one piece go instead of another. So this is very important to us.
Well, I think looking at your distribution and the foothold you have in various places around the world, Russia, and so on, certainly adds to their portfolio in a major way, it would seem.
Yeah, I mean, once you move outside of the United States, obviously now they have a big presence in the ceramic tile business in Europe. They have a big presence in the Russian market. We are the market leader in Russia. We are among the leader in many markets in Europe and a leader overall. So, and really we have a presence in practically everywhere. So this will allow them to go and create synergy much faster than they would have otherwise, for sure.
Now, I think another aspect, and maybe the biggest impact of this, is the technology. Marazzi always has been a leader in the technology area. That's going to help Mohawk and Dull-Tile. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, I think that the technology is still, at least in our side of the business, is still pretty much coming out of Italy. And as much as the design, but certainly the technology. So having such an important company like a leader in the European and Italian market like Marazzi will allow them really to transfer the technology much faster. And not only in our business, I think there will be a lot of synergy among also other products, not just tile with tile, but tile with all the other products that the Mohawk Group manufactures. So it's a very exciting things that could happen in the future.
Now, I'm sure a lot of these decisions have yet to be made, but what do you see as some of the options in terms of product and distribution here in the United States?
Well, I mean, like I said, we'll continue to invest in new product. We have always done it. We know the Marazzi brand is recognized, and what we have to continue to do is continue to come up with product that our distributor wants to buy, and if we can get them to the customer better and faster and with very competitive prices, that will help us to give opportunity to our distributor, consumer, and to us as a group. So.
Now, a lot of our viewers and listeners are floor covering retailers, many of whom have been involved in ceramic tile for years and years, others who are, maybe just dabbling in it or haven't gotten as involved as they might. Do you see this acquisition affecting that in any way?
I think that this could bring them some positive. Like I said, this will create opportunity for them because now having these two groups together will give them better choices, more choices of product, easy to get the product, and so this. And I think that if the dealer comes to a show like this one in Atlanta, and they do, many of them do at least, they'll see how important it is for them to have ceramic and porcelain into their product mix.
So you personally, this seems to be a really great opportunity for you personally, for the whole Marazzi organization, for Mohawk as well.
Certainly, it's a great opportunity. It creates. It has to be. It's being handled as we speak, and so yeah, it's also an opportunity from a personal and professional point of view, no doubt about that.
Let me just ask you one question that maybe has nothing to do with the acquisition, but in terms of growth over this year, what are your expectations?
I think the growth is here in our tile market should be between, it could be 7.5 to 7-8%. I would expect if we continue like we have done in the first quarter. Now, we don't really have the numbers out yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if we have a good growth, finally a good 7-8% growth from previous year.
Do you think that means that ceramic is growing share versus some of the other product groups in the floor covering business?
I think so. I think what we were saying before about the new technology, the inkjet, really the capability of imitate any kind of product, the sizing that we are coming out, I think we are gaining market share. There is no doubt. And as the new building, the new houses keeps coming out, we know those are avenue for our product. So we expect a good first half and an even better second half of the year.
You know, whenever you see the figures about how much ceramic has in market shares around the world, there certainly seems to be a lot of potential here in the United States.
Yes, and I think we have been lingering around 10-12% market share in the flooring business. I think given the new technology and also given the fact like this acquisition and the strength that puts behind it, I think this is we have a good opportunity to really gain market share much faster than we have in the past. So at least this is what we hope for.
Gianni, thank you very much for talking with us. I appreciate it, and congratulations on this and the excitement you obviously have for this.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. We've been talking. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Everybody else walks in front of me anyway. Gianni Mattioli, we are in the Marazzi stand. We're at Coverings 2013, and this is Talk Floor TV.